Weather. I literally worked next to the sea, and there was no way I could see other boats out. There was no way I wasn't coming out for an hour. Just brought 2 really light rods with me. Just gonna go to the usual spot, see if there's any decent pollock about. I don't know if I'll be out until dark. I've got all the lights for me, if so. I'll probably get in trouble if I do. I was going to be cooking an iced tea tonight, so advantage. I'm sure you understand the weather's nice. Probably better off being out here instead of home sulking. Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna quickly stop at the Araya, see if I can get any pouting. I think if I get any pouting or pork on, that might make the difference between whether I come in on time and stay in the good books, or I stay out and do a bit of conger fishing into darkness. It goes dark about 8 o'clock anyway. It'll be a very short trip. Last few days has been a hell of a swell. Lots of winds of up to 45 kilometres an hour to my kettle. Probably even topping that. Had a couple of beach sessions, which have been alright, it's been fun. Nice to get back out on my local beach. But there's no disputing that I'd much rather be out here than on any beach, catching any size bass. I'd rather be out here catching nothing than on a beach pulling them all. And just personally, I love my sea fish, I love my beach fishing, but there's something amazing about just being able to come out here on your own for an hour or so after work to relax and probably blank. I think the fishing reports have been shite. I've not been out for over a week. But yeah, throw a few feathers about, maybe a couple of lures, but I won't be going far out. There's still a bit of a swell. So I'm on my own as well, so within a couple of miles, just see what's about, and I'll bring you back if there is any fish, and I'll probably bring you back if there's not, to tell you there's not. Just trying to position the boat so that you can actually see me and not the sun. Just steam it up a little bit. I think that should. So we're only in 35 foot of water. We're right on top of a rock. Should be drifting. Let's have a look. Yeah, should be drifting back over it now. Not a big tide, it's a medium sized tide, about 5 metres, 5.2 metres tonight I think. Thought I heard the dolphins again then, but it's not, it's just my wake. Should pick up a couple of pollock here. Wrasse maybe, I'm using small enough feathers for pretty much anything to pick it up. I've not got my usual pen spin fishers with me today. I thought I'd try something a bit different. Put a couple of smaller spinning reels on, just to see if we get a bit, but I just don't feel like they've got the winching power. I'm not, you probably see the rod's a bit jolted. And I've got another 3000 size reel on that one. Probably leave them on the shore next time. I don't, even without having a fish on, it feels a little bit, yeah, I've just been spoilt with the power of them 5000s. But there's a couple of other boats out here. There's other people making the most of this mid-September sun, so we don't know when we'll be getting the next lot. Sound of showing fish on the bottom. It has been really slow out over these inshore reefs this past month. Really struggled to get the bait fish, and then when we do get pollock, they're surprisingly big, seeing as we're, you know, even a mile offshore. Far too big for bait. Like I say, if I can get a couple of bait-sized fish or anything I can use as bait, I might stick a rod down for an eel into darkness and see if there's anything about. But at this rate, I don't think that's going to happen. Drifted back over the rock now. 46 foot of water and we're over sand, so I'll have another try at that one. Yeah, I don't like these reels. Reset that drift. I think I'll be putting the kettle on in a minute. That's the bottom. Put it back. All feathers intact. Yep. 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 Let's try that one again. Very quiet. Sorry, that sun's crept back. My big head in the way. A couple of boats out by the Bolivar. Have a quick steam out there. Yeah, fuck it, let's go to the Bolivar. Let's see what's about there. Go barge my way in. Probably won't do too much barging, these are bigger, faster boats than mine, to be fair. Yeah. Plop ourselves here, see what's about. Come on, fishes. Yeah, I wish that was a fish. That's the bottom. Lost that set. Not a fan of that reel anyway, so I'm going to swap rods. See if the other one's any better. Right, I'll bring you back when I set this one up. Oh, fucking another set. I might just stick a fucking lure on, this is boring. chuck a lure about, see if that's straight away. Fish on. Fish on. Hoping this is a bass. Doesn't feel like a bass, it's not really giving me much. Staying deep. Decent sized pollock. There we go. There you go. There's pollock. Smash that low. Couple of pound. He's put it back. Problem I've got now is I've drifted off the mark, but my kettle's on. So try and work out from Navionics which way. Try and cast over. I don't know if I'll be able to reach it from here, to be fair. So if I'm facing that way, like that. Over what looks like a nice bit of fucking fall over. Yeah, fish on. Oh, just spat it. It was a little pollock, it wasn't a big one that. That looks like a tasty little rock we're going over now. They're nipping at it. I feel little ones having a nip at it. Yeah. Another little one. This, I don't think this is a big fish. Let's have a look at you. There we go. About a pound fat. I've got a box full of sidewinders, nice top of the range lures, and this is a 99p TEMU lure. that I just can't seem to lose. Even if I try to lose it, I can't. But yet put a 3 or 4 pound sidewinder, a Skerry's eel on, and I'll lose it first cast. But this has been in my box for I can't tell you how long. And it's actually my go-to lure. I've had bass on it, and I could cast it into a reef and try and pull it into every stag, and I can't lose it. I've just jinxed it now. I'm definitely going to lose it now. Let's have a bash at that. In fact, that lure wasn't even 99p. I think it was like 3 for 99p. It was something stupid. And I think when I ordered them, I thought, there's no way these are gonna arrive, or they're gonna be like mackerel feathers. And I know a couple of other lads have ordered bits off TEMU. I'm not saying it's all good, but you know, you could fill a lure box with them for fucking a tenner. Yeah, it just goes to show you don't need all the fancy. You know, I've got boxes of them. They do the same thing. If the fish are hungry, they don't know that you've paid fucking 4 quid, 5 quid for a sidewinder. They're obviously thick enough to take a lure. They're gonna there we go, this looks nice for a bite here. Went over a big rock crevice. Drop it back down. Oh, something's nipping at its tail. Drop it down again. Sometimes that'll entice them to take. Yeah, come on then. Yeah! They chase it, nip at it, and then again, this is a big fish. Another. He's inhaled that. Absolutely inhaled it. Look at that. Can't see the lure. Come on, give it back and I'll let you go. There you go. See you later, bud. Not big fish, but they are fun. Come on, don't get wrapped around the end. About 2 minutes left of this drift. Yeah, we're still on a bit of rock here. Sun's just gone down. Would have been a nice view from south to that, but there's a bit of cloud covering this end. Some moody looking clouds in the background as well, so it's all telling me that I should oh, that's a better fish! Or it's took off like a better fish. I don't think it is that big. I think that's just got some oh, it's not a bad one. It's probably the biggest of the day. Don't knock my brew over. Yeah. A bit smaller actually than the first one, but great fun. I might just get another drop here because I think we're about to come off the rock. Let's have a look. I think we're over sand now. It might just be 36 foot of water. Still a bit of broken ground on there, it's showing a couple of fish. Oh, that was a knock, that was a knock. Go on then, go on then, go on then. Are you giving up? Sod it, I'll drop it back down. I think if I put a smaller lure on, I'd probably get a lot more takes, but it would be the smaller fish that are nipping at this that can't seem to anything unless it's a me. So do you know what? We'll have another drift. We'll have another drift. Fuck it. Right, let's catch another pollock. Because we're on sand at the minute, I'm just going to cast it. Not going to cast it that way because that's more sand. Cast it back a bit onto the rock. We're going to drift that way. Just teetering on the edge of it now. Another 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and we'll be on it. Now, even though they're only little pollock, they hit like a steam train. Yeah, like a 2-3 pound pollock is great fun. And these are only light rods. These cabos. Is that a 3000 size reel? Yeah. Great fun. I think we're coming up onto it now, so I might just give it a flick, bounce it back. There. Let's have a look. We're not in the kill zone yet, but it's rocky enough down there. That was a... oh yeah! Swat. There's another good hit, but again, could quite well just be a 2 pound pollock that. It was... oh. It's so hard not to strike as soon as you feel them nipping at it. That one's... tried to rip the head off him. Good old TEMU law, just put it back together. So we're teetering between 22 and 24 foot of water here. We're on top of the rock. Let's see. Try even slower, see if slower will... a bit of weed on that. Right, this looks better now. This is where we were getting them last time. Look, just take it. You're gonna run out of water. Your loss. Come the other end of that where I wanted to drift then. I'm going to reset that drift because we've pretty much missed the rock there. Time to turn the lights on though. It is light is fading quick. Holyhead's all lit up. At that. This will be my last drift, this. onto the rock now. This looks like a better drift. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It was a pluck and a struck. That's how tempting it is. I think the lure's too big for most of the fish that are actually down there. Yeah, go on then. Another good stamper pollock. What for out here? There he is. Get back down, I should get another drop out of that, I think. Get down faster. Knee down, go on. They're hungry. Yeah, there's another one. There we go. Oh. A decent pollock there. Off you go, mate. And I might even get one last drop here. It is dropping back off the other side, but they seem to be holding on that end of the reef. Drifting it just under a knot. Yeah, we're off it now. Just try and cast back onto it. Yeah, that should be slap bang on top of it, that I think. Looking at that. Let's have a go. I think I'm the only one out here again now. Yeah, time for home. Just stick all my lights on. Right, I'm on my way back in now. Like I said, it looks lighter on the camera than it actually is. It is getting quite dark. But I've got all my lights on, little black Christmas tree. 3 weather window. I'd love to have stayed out tonight, but the bait fish weren't around, and to be fair, I just wanted to get out. But anyway, I'll see you next time.